Okay.
So-
Okay. It's the best coast of South Australia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bueno, si usted ahora
Because
cuando
we
venimos
thought it
vamos,
was very sustainable.
ahora cuando venimos.
Within the next hour. This tour will be guided in English. Og hvis der er nogen, der gerne vil have den oversat til dansk, så marker lige. A lot of small and narrow bridges. Please sit down once we get to them. I'll let you know ahead of time. But nice if you just generally will keep that in mind. Also, of course, we hope for a nice. It's coming right here. Please pay attention.
This is the bridge. Okay.
That's you gotta be tough to be a Newhound, especially back in the days, because it was a very rowdy, there was a very infamous. There's places to go. So a very nice location if you need a meal after this or a drink. The walks here of Copenhagen you can make. I'll point out a few to you hopefully. Pretty much as storage to get wooden ships and everything else that could burn down the city, out of the city. Although I don't know how much it helped, because the two major fires a month ago, which is a price which is unheard of in Copenhagen, in Denmark, and as far as I know in the entire Scandinavia. Surprising building to all of a sudden appear here, because this was military area, no access for the public. Also the Opera Park, it will be this will open officially. It burns all garbage, so it provides into electricity for almost 100,000 households. And besides that, is also a ski faculties and the incinerator Copenhagen. That is the a rehearsal activity in 1982. Work, at least they were in 1982. Miraculously, nobody was hurt. That is the story and the history of Denmark, because we are a very small country surrounded by water, and you couldn't find that head. And any guess of where it ended up? It was eventually found in a locker room in the main train station. But anyway, here she is, and more than anything, an ode to the legacy of Hans Christian Andersen, how his fairy tale for children, containing portraits of universal wisdom in a way that everyone could relate to and understand. And you have it right here. Yeah, when this order airplane is starting, it's a tough couple. With that get going. With this boat at what speed, at what hour, including the whole construction of North Harbor, the full work and their contribution. That is Her Majesty the Queen. I know that. I was in there myself. With one being in Korsør, the south of Zealand, one part being in Frederikshavn. You see the Opera House again? The logic of the Opera House is that it's built out to the harbor front and should interact. His family, the second Queen Margaret, now a monarch for 51 years and counting, which is quite impressive. Like the Opera House, built in the logic of getting the culture out to the harbor front, illustrated not at least by the huge boardwalk, where there's a cafe and there's a lot of activities also, and which sort of enrolls the population and what's going on at the road. Realize, not visible for the eye, but of a huge importance for the modern life of Copenhagen and the sort of recreational possibilities. We enter now Christianshavn Canal, historical part of Denmark, known not at least for a lot of very key cultural.
Hindi, hindi. Okay lang. Tingnan mo. Umaambon lang. So, may mga nakatira. Nakatira. Ang houseboat ang tawag nila, di ba? Houseboat. Yan, mga houseboat.
Very upset.
Yan, inuulang kami. Pero at least hindi naman bibigay masyado. Hindi ko marunong sila na nakakita ang
To be dry, can come through dry.
Yes, fantastic view all over town.
Very low bridge here, please pay attention.
Okay, bridge again. London Bridge.
The artist and architecture Olof Eliasson. You see this boat, this bridge can open sideways, so it opens like this. Here it's modeled after a full-rigged ship, so it sort of fits the history of the maritime story, or history of the city. And you can look right to like the opera house, like the Royal Playhouse. This is built out of the logic from getting the culture out to the harbor front and have it interact with the daily life and add to the possibilities of the Copenhageners. You can see the cafe, and it's been really popular, and especially on this particular place here to your right in the summertime. Now it's a little too much rain today, people are back at work and at school, but there'll be a lot of people here. Just in the weekend there was a lot. As long as we can track down our history, which is pretty much 1167, this is where all the power institutions have been concentrated. Lots of the places have been burned down but got rebuilt. Location has remained. That also means that this is the highest concentration of low and narrow bridges. Architecture center. It's named Blocks. Here's the bridge. Yeah, thank you. Copenhagen, but a Danish business from Jutland below. One more bridge here.
It's a museum now.
Okay.
Yeah, so you see especially on the left-hand side, but also to the right, that's a lot of the Parliament, Supreme Court, office. There are tolls out in Öresund, and now residential. And
Residential boat.
to the right here, even my son was on a leave for 6 months, and he came back with a foreign minister for 2 weeks or so. Then he traded ministry. So it's a tough job. Marble Bridge right in front of us here, please. It's not so. Yeah, this is one of the few parts of Christiansborg. This one, and especially important, keep arms, hands, elbows inside the boat because
Right close. Did I? Right close. Ayan, ang baba ng bridge. Ayan, ang baba ng bridge. Okay. So, here we are. Yan yung mababang bridge. Diyan kami galing.
The really big fish market was there, and that was actually not so long ago that stopped. In front of you, you see where you bought it and where we also will arrive. And on the left here, you have Torvalds Museum. This is the biggest collection and most continent we have of historical sculptures. Way to go. Has anybody seen Oppenheimer's about the creation, evolution? That is in Danish, Niels Bohr. Niels Bohr was born inside this house here. You see, there's a little. Actually, there's many things you can see. There's some great tours here at Christiansborg. This is also the highest. This became a church. Mostly known for the wedding of Her Majesty the Queen to be and Prince Henrik in 1967. Slotsholm and the Castle Island, but I don't know if money is lucky or trade is lucky or what, but from the 1600. To the left here, a modern building, or more modern, from 1978. The National Bank. Last bridge for a while, please pay attention. If you, for instance, spend all your $10 million buying an apartment at Bay Bryant, no problem, because this is for free. Because engage people in a fun way to feel part of it. That is not. It's sort of our green transportation. It's only for pedestrians and bicycles, and it connects the inner city with all what you're seeing today. Christianshavn, as many people are using this bridge as originally expected. It was opened in year 2016. From here you can take the harbor buses, the yellow ones. We have 3, 2 of them going diagonal, 1 going across the Sound. You can use it on your regular card you use for the metro. Please be seated here. This is the lowest bridge, the first.
Back in Newhound. Yan yung colorful houses.
Christianshavn Canal, but you were all brave. You went through it. But I hope you had a good trip here, and thanks for joining us. We have some brochures if you want to have a map of Copenhagen and get some good ideas of what to do. When we get ashore, please wait. Please be seated until we give a clear signal. We need to tie the boat properly according to general safety rules. But
Okay lang na opa.
¿Te gustó? Joshua?
Oh, ayan, ready to go na rin sila. Inglaterra. Tamang-tama, mas gumanda siya nung na-open tong park. In fairness sa mga kalapate. Hello mga kalapate. Wala akong food. Hello lang. Bati lang. Anong kinakain nila? May nagbigay ng pagkain. Kaya isang kalapate, hindi sila kurk. Ang kalapate, hindi sila social din sila. Dahil tingnan mo, sobrang may kinakain ata sila. Hindi, tsaka nandun may pinagkakaalman. Siguro kumakain. Oo. Kanino sila takot?